and welcome to Crafting Shed. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet the short sleeve cardigan. This is made up of two panels of exactly the same pattern. I folded each panel in half, and one panel goes to the right side and the other goes to the left. I stitched the half sides of the panel to join them together, which is the back side of the cardigan, and this is what it looks like. Then I crocheted a band around the opening to finish off the piece. As always, the crochet pattern is very simple, and I included every detail step so that everyone can follow along. Now, let's get started! For the materials, I used 2 skeins of Caron Big Donut yarn. This is size 4 medium weight yarn, and each skein is about 502 yards, so you can substitute this one with any size 4 medium weight yarn of about 1000 yards, and this is in blue velvet color. I use size H 5mm crochet hook. I also needed a pair of scissors, blunt needle, markers, and tape measure. Let me first dismantle the packaging. So there are 5 colors in each skein of this yarn. And if you want to use one color only, you can do so, and there would be no change in the pattern. So I'm going to start here in this color, and there's a plastic that goes around this. Just take it off. So the way I did mine is start with this color right here. So this is color A, then color B, C, D, and E. So using color A, let's start with a knot and chain 244. So for this pattern is a multiple of 6 plus 4. And this is now 244 chains. Row 1, double crochet in 6 chain from hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet in this chain. Chain 1, skip the next chain, and double crochet in the next chain right here. Repeat the pattern. This is what it looks like. Repeat the pattern, chain 1, skip the next chain. So skip this one and double crochet in the next chain. Repeat, chain 1, skip the next chain, double crochet in the next chain. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. I'm here now towards the end of the row. So to continue with the pattern, chain 1, skip the next chain, double crochet in the next chain right here. Then the last repeat, chain 1, skip the next chain, and end with a double crochet on the last chain right here. So this is how to end row 1, and this is what row 1 looks like. Row 2, chain 1, turn, single crochet in the first stitch right here, chain 1, skip the next chain 1 space, this one, and single crochet in the next stitch or on top of the double crochet. Repeat the pattern, chain 1, skip the next chain 1 space, single crochet in the next stitch. Repeat, this is what it looks like. Repeat the pattern, chain 1, skip the next chain 1 space, single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip, single crochet. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. I'm here now towards the end of the row, so I just did a single crochet. To continue the pattern from here, chain 1, skip the next chain 1 space, single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip, single crochet in the next stitch. Then to end this row, chain 1, skip one chain, skip this one, and single crochet in the next chain right here. So this is how to end row 2, and this is what row 2 looks like. Row 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn, skip the next chain 1 space. So this is the first chain 1 space right here. We're going to skip this one. We're going to go to the next chain 1 space right here, and we're going to do double crochet on the chain 1 space. Then we're going to do a shell, which is chain 3. Then 3 double crochets on the post of the double crochet that we just did right here. So 3 double crochets right here. 1, 2, and 3. So this is the shell that we just did. Then skip the next chain 1 space. So the next chain 1 space is right here. So skip this one and double crochet in the next stitch right here, in the next stitch next to the chain 1 space that we just skipped. This is what it looks like. Then repeat the pattern, skip the next chain 1 space, go to the next chain 1 space right here and double crochet on this chain 1 space. Then do the shell, which is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochets on the post of the double crochet that we just did. 1, 2, and 3. Then skip the next chain 1 space. So skip the next chain 1 space right here, this one, and double crochet in the next stitch right here. And this is what it looks like. Repeat, skip the next chain 1 space. So I hope you can see clearly. Go to the next chain 1 space, double crochet, then shell, which is chain 3, 3 double crochets on the post, 1, 2, 3. Skip the next chain 1 space. So skip this one and double crochet in the next stitch right to that, next to that chain 1 space. This is what it looks like. Repeat, skip the next chain 1 space, go to the next chain 1 space and double crochet, then shell, 2, 3, skip the next chain 1 space, so skip and double crochet in the next stitch. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. I'm here now towards the end of the row, so I just did a double crochet right here, and at this point there are 3 chain 1 spaces left. So let me show you. This is 1, 2, and 3. So to end this row, we're going to skip the next chain 1 space. So skip the next chain 1 space, this one, go to the next chain 1 space right here and double crochet. Then do our last shell, which is chain 3, 3 double crochets on the post, 1, 2, 3. Then skip the next chain 1 space, the last chain 1 space, and then end with double crochet on the last stitch right here. So this is how to end row 3, and this is what row 3 looks like. Row 4, chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is supposed to be 5 chains. So turn and skip the next 3 double crochets, and on the chain 3 space right here, we're going to do single crochet on this space, chain 2, double crochet in the next stitch right here on the top of the double crochet, and this is what it looks like in the beginning. Then from here, chain 2, 1, 2, skip the next 3 double crochets and single crochet in the chain 3 space right here. And this is how we start. Then repeat the pattern, chain 2, double crochet in the next stitch, which is the double crochet right here. Chain 2, skip the 3 double crochets and single crochet in the chain 3 space. Repeat, chain 2, double crochet in the next stitch or on top of the double crochet right here. Chain 2, skip the 3 double crochets, this one, and single crochet on the chain 3 space. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. I'm here now towards the end of the row, so I just did a single crochet on the chain 3 space. So to continue, the last repeat, chain 2, double crochet in the next stitch right here. Chain 2, skip the 3 double crochets, single crochet on the chain 3 space. Then chain 2 and end with a double crochet on top of the beginning chain 3 right here. So this is how to end row 4, and this is what row 4 looks like. Row 5, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, double crochet in the next chain 2 space. So right here, the next chain 2, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 2 space, this one, chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch or on top of the double crochet right here. And this is what it looks like. Then chain 1 and repeat the pattern, double crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch or next double crochet. And this is what it looks like. Chain 1 and repeat the pattern, double crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet stitch. Chain 1, repeat, double crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 1, and double crochet in the next double crochet stitch. Repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. I'm here now towards the end of the row, and from here to continue, chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 1, double crochet in the last space right here, then to end, one more, chain 1, and then end with a double crochet on the third chain of the beginning chain 5. So third chain is right here. So double crochet in this chain, and then I'm going to switch colors. So I'm going to leave the last pull through undone like this. Then I'm going to get my color B. So this is gonna be my color B, and yarn over on color B and do the last pull through to finish the last double crochet and end row 5. So I'm just going to join these yarns. So this is how to end row 5, and this is what row 5 looks like. rows 6 to 21, repeat rows 2 to 5 consecutively. So I'm going to continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back to show you what the next color looks like. So this is what it looks like after row 9. I switch color of yarn every one set of pattern repeat. And I left the last pull through undone because I'm going to change yarn to color C, which is this one. Color C would be rows 10 to 13, which is another repeat of rows 2 to 5. Yarn over on color C and finish the last double crochet. Continue with row 10 now with a different color, doing another set of pattern repeat. So if you're using one color of yarn, you don't have to do this. It'll just be a straightforward repeat of rows 2 to 5. So this is up to row 9. I'm going to continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back when I'm done with row 21. This is now what the piece looks like after row 21. I've now used all 5 colors of my one skein of yarn. And let me show you the close-up of the design of the pattern. You can play around with the colors, switch up the arrangement to your preference. For the measurements at this point, the length is about 55 inches. So from here, from left to right, and then the width is about 9.5 inches. To adjust the size, there is another video and the link is in the description below. Fasten off on the last stitch right here and leave a long tail. Next, I'm going to shorten the next row to start crocheting for the sleeves. So on the left side right here, we'll start here on the left side. Start counting 13 shells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shells. Then on the double crochet next to it, to the right here, that's where we're going to put our first marker right here. So put a marker. Then we're going to the right side right here and do the same step. So 13 shells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shells. And then on the double crochet next to it to the left, that's where we're going to put the second marker right here. So from the first marker, from the green, we're going to start the row here and end on the orange marker. And this would be about 19 inches. I'm continuing with the same color. This is color E yarn. So on the stitch where the green marker is, right here, join color E yarn on the same stitch. Then insert hook, yarn over, and pull through. Like this. Then chain 1, and we're going to turn the piece. Single crochet in the same stitch right here. Chain 1. Skip the next chain 1 space. So skip this one and single crochet in the next stitch, which is on top of the double crochet. Like this. Then continue, chain 1, repeat the pattern, skip the next chain 1 space, single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip the next chain 1 space and single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip, single crochet. And this is what it looks like. So basically a repeat of row 2 pattern. So continue the pattern up to the orange marker right here. And I'm here now about to reach the orange marker. So just continue with the pattern from here. Chain 1. Skip the next chain 1 space. Single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1. Skip the next chain 1 space. Single crochet. And then the last repeat. And to end this row, chain 1. Skip the next chain 1 space and single crochet on the stitch where the orange marker is to end the row. So this is how to end row 22, and this is what row 22 looks like. So shortened length. Then continue with rows 23 to 25, which is a continuation of the pattern repeat. So this would be repeat of rows 3 to 5. And these rows would have the same length as row 22. So this is showing you a little bit of repeat of row 3, which is the shell row right here. So 3 double crochets here. Then skip the next chain 1 space and double crochet in the next stitch. Then this is what it looks like. So continue the pattern ending with the same length. I'll continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back after row 25. And this is now what the piece looks like after row 25. So shortened length of the rows now for the sleeves. So, and this is the close-up of the pattern. For the next row, I'm going to switch yarn color again. So I left the last pull through undone. And from here, just continue with rows 26 to 33. Repeating the same pattern. So 2 more pattern repeats or 2 more color changes. The shortened rows measures about 19 inches. And this is now what the piece looks like after row 33. And this is how I played with my colors. So 3 pattern repeats for the sleeves, which is 3 colors. And for 3 pattern repeats, it would measure about 6 inches. Right here. So from here to the last row is 6 inches. Next, lay the piece right side facing up like this. Then fold it in half. So from here, fold it in half this way. And it would now look like this. So this would now be wrong side facing out. And from here, I'm going to turn it sideways like this. And it would now look like the one side of the cardigan. And using the long tail that we left on the last stitch of the long rows, I'm going to close the sides. So stitching them together from here, going up, all the way here, and then to the side under the sleeves. And this is now what the piece looks like after the sides are sewn together. So let me show you the close-up. I use mattress stitch to close the sides together. And this is what it looks like. And if we open it, this will be the right side. And this is what it looks like. And shout out to Robin for suggesting the mattress stitch. Thank you so much. I like it. Flip the piece right side facing out. And it would now look like this. So this is right side facing out, and this will be our first panel. Crochet another panel of exactly the same pattern, and it will go to the opposite side. And here are now my 2 panels. They are exactly the same as you can see. And I'm just going to flip this one here like this. Move it to close the gap. And now it looks like a letter T. Open the front like this side, and open the other side too, like this. And from the top center, measure about 2 inches and put a marker. So from the top, measure about 2 inches, put a marker here. And then from the marker, sew the 2 edges together to join the 2 panels and close the back side of the cardigan. Sew all the way down. So these 2 inches right here would be part of the cardigan opening. And this is now what the piece looks like after the 2 sides in the back are sewn together. So let me open it to show you what it looks like. And let me show you the close-up And again, I use mattress stitch to stitch these sides together. So here, this is the mattress stitch all the way up to the marker. Next, I'm going to crochet starting here at the bottom and going up. I'm going to crochet the band, then go around and end on the other side right here. And I'm just gonna use up all the remaining yarns that I have right here. With the correct side of the piece facing out, I'm going to start on this side where the tail is. I'll join a fresh yarn. I decided to start with the lightest color, use up everything, and end with a dark color. So insert in the first stitch right here, yarn over and pull through, then start our row 1. Chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the next chain, right here, and then double crochet in each chain. So in the next chain again, double crochet, and in the next chain. So a simple row of double crochet in each chain across. So I'm gonna continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back when I am at the other side of the row right here. And I'm here now towards the end of the row, so just continue with the pattern, double crochet in the next chain, then double crochet in the next chain, then to end, 2 double crochets in this one double crochet here and 1 more double crochet in this chain to end row 1. So this is how to end row 1 and this is what it looks like. Row 2 of the band. From here, chain 2, 1, 2, turn. Then we're going to skip the first post, and in the next post, skip this one, and in the next post, front post double crochet. So yarn over, insert through the front on the post, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then back post double crochet, yarn over, insert through the back in the next post right here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then repeat the pattern, front post double crochet in the next post, back post double crochet in the next post. So alternate front post and back post. And this is what it looks like. Repeat, front post double crochet in the next post, back post double crochet in the next post. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. And I'm here now towards the end of the row. So to continue from here, I just did a back post. Continue with front post double crochet in the next post, back post double crochet in the next post, and then last repeat, front post double crochet in the next post and back post double crochet in the next post, then end with a double crochet on top of the beginning chain 2. So double crochet right here. So this is how to end row 2, and this is what row 2 looks like. Row 3 of the band, just repeat row 2. So chain 2, turn, and then front post double crochet in the next post, this one, which is the back post double crochet of prior row. Then back post double crochet, and repeat, front post double crochet, back post double crochet, front post double crochet, back post double crochet. So alternate again, front post and back post. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. And I'm here now about to end the row. So from here, I just did the front post double crochet, continue with back post double crochet in the next post. Then last repeat, front post double crochet, then back post double crochet in the next post right here. Then end with a double crochet on top of the beginning chain 2. So it's going to be right here. So this is how to end row 3. And this will be the last row of my band. So with 3 rows, the width of my band is about 1.5 inches. And from here, I'm just going to continue crocheting on this side right here, which is the bottom side, to give it a clean finish. So just turn this way, chain 2, and then double crochet in the next stitch. So just evenly double crochet across this row. So just kind of eyeball where you want to double crochet next, but the goal is to evenly space double crochet across this side. This is what it looks like. So continue with crocheting double crochet on this side right here up to this side right here and here. And this is now what the piece looks like after crocheting the band and the row of double crochet at the bottom. So we started here at the left and then go up around and go to the other side right here, and then just continue with the double crochet here at the bottom, going towards to the right here, and then here, and all the way to back to the left, and end up in the same corner. And at this point, we are done. Weave the ends, clean up the tails, and we're done. And this is now what the piece looks like, all cleaned up and all done. For the measurements, the width is about 21 inches, and the length from top of the shoulder all the way down is about 28 inches. And the sleeves opening is about 9 inches. If you're new to my channel, please check out my other videos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video and please subscribe.